Okay, this is character overviews for all the characters in Pokemon Close Combat. Make sure y'all drop a like and subscribe if you're seeing this stream after it's live. We're doing this live, but I'll probably re-edit it and post as a video, so be on the lookout for that as well. And also more Pokemon Close Combat, other fighting game, other Pokemon content. Come chill with us. We're trying to hit 1K. Okay, so before we get into it, what's up, Bruno? Good to see you. I have not caught up to you on Alia yet, but we're still working on it. We just been kind of busy. We also, Danielle's chilling with me.
Hi.
And we're going to go through character by character, as I said in the intro, but I wanted to make the intro reusable for the video. So here we are at the character select screen. And I'm probably going to use a little bit of aid from the wiki, so I'm going to go ahead and pull up the first character we're going to look at, which is actually Bewear, in alphabetical order. So there's a really good game by there's a really good video by the developer that explains the mechanics of the game. I definitely recommend checking that out if you're watching this to get the character overviews. But I'll just briefly explain it by saying it kind of works like Smash. You got an attack button and a special button, and your directions change your attacks, right? Okay, so when we're looking at each character, I pull up the wiki, and Bewear is known as a grappler, which if you're new to fighting type games means he can surpass blocking by using really close range special moves that grapple your opponent. What's the reset button?
On the wiki?
I don't know the reset button for training mode. Just put us back to the middle. But anyway, we'll just keep it going. For normal attacks, you got the standing tail slap, crouching normal, back, and the 6. For specials, I kind of already showed them. You got the neutral grab, neutral B, or I guess we'll call it, down B. Okay, that one's not a grapple. Back special, up special.
I literally pulled this out and it said no and came back.
Jumping normal. Jumping special, we already showed. So it's hyper moves. One goes like this. That's half circle forward B, half circle back B. That's a grab.
I love that picture.
You got the super. I don't think that's it. Hold on. Thought I almost found it for a second. Okay, I see how to do super now. You gotta score 2 knockdowns. You gotta have 2 hyper bars to do the super. It's a big old dragon punch. Then you do also have forward throw, back throw, How do I back out of this? Am I gonna have to reopen it every time? Alright, I might have to reboot. One moment.
Close combat. Choose your Pokemon.
Okay, a little bit of a rough start, but moving on to the second character, we got Blaziken. Blaziken is what's known as a Shoto, which, you know, in FGC terms means he's like Ryu or Ken. You got the standing normals, regular or neutral, down, back, forward. Specials, neutral special, back special, forward special, down special, back grab, forward grab, So Blaziken is like a real consistent jack of all trades type of character, basically. Okay, so his hyper moves are pretty cool. He does have the hyper DP. That was his super, actually. That was his super. Okay, there we go. Now we can do... So, this is the super. Giant Fireball. And this is the Dragon Punch hyper move. No, that's the regular one. There's the hyper one. You see the fireball come on his hand. Then for his other supers, you got BB, or the super button, special button twice, and down BB. Oh, there we go. And yeah, being a Shoto, there's not really a whole lot to say about Blaziken, but that's kind of the gist of it. Let me get this net plate thing off of the screen. This is the game music, by the way. I know I'm a bit distracted, kind of multitasking, and not talking to the chat that much, but yes, this is all. I particularly like the artwork.
Yes, the artwork is very good. I was just thinking that. But I didn't know if I had said it already 14 times.
Okay, so next up, the mushroom of the game, Breloom. He's known as a zoner or a setup character. His normals, pretty decent range. Neutral, down, back, forward. But yeah, he's got the good special moves. Throwing this seed, you hold back and it does a little less range. Then you got the leech seed right there. And then this, you can set a little trap and down B again, blows it up. You got the back throw, got the forward throw. And then while Breloom does already have a lot, and I think his zoning tools are definitely good for irritating opponents, and I mean, he's definitely one of the characters I'm considering playing. He's got life drain and everything. But for hyper move, he's got one hyper move. That was not it. What am I doing wrong here? Oh. You do a Dragon Punch motion and the B button. And you get an enhanced version of that. And then half circle forward in B, you get the Spore. So half circle means that you, well, technically, because Pokemon Close Combat was designed to be like keyboard friendly, technically the command is back, down, forward, B. But if you're playing on a controller or a joystick and you move it in a half circle from the back position to the forward position, while going in a half circle motion, hitting all the, hitting down in between, that's what I'm talking about here. Whereas a quarter circle would just be down, down, forward, forward. And when I say a DP motion, I mean a Dragon Punch motion, which is forward, down, and then down, forward. And you'll see it often in fighting games as a Z. Next up, the other grass type of the game, Chesnaught. He's the big body and the charge type character in the game. And you're probably asking me now, what does that mean? So in this game, it works a little bit different than what I'm used to in fighting games. But basically, a charge character refers to a character where you hold back and then you hold back and or down, and then you press forward and or up. It's easier if I could show you, but it doesn't work quite that way in this game anyway. So it's a different conversation for a different time. But it's called that because it's like you have to hold it for a second and like charge the move. Guile from Street Fighter is the classic example of the charge archetype, where you hold back for 2 seconds and press forward, and that's how you do Sonic Boom. So Chesnaught's normals, I like he's got the chest pin on the top of him. Neutral, down, back, nice little anti-air right there. And forward, ooh, good range on that. It's always good in a fighting game when you got a move that moves you forward a good amount of distance. Specials, got the neutral, feeds chest pin. And then apparently if you press it again, you'll spit the seed. Down, and I guess that lays a spike. Max of 2 whenever you get maybe they just destroy themselves after a while. Yeah, okay, max of 3 just like in the game. Or maybe it's as many as you can get within the time limit, I don't know. Forward special, big old charge. Up special, like a spiky shield. Oh yeah, jumping normals. The neutral, hold up. Jumping special, always the same right there. Back throw, forward throw. And so the hyper moves, the input should just be back, forward, B for the first one. Ah, you do have to charge it for a second, I think. And then down, up. See, if you don't hold it, don't do it. Ah, then another hyper move is the guard berry apparently. That's cool. So the guard berry heals 5 HP, refreshes endurance, adds armor to 6A, and thorn hammer. Armor is not removed until those attacks absorb a sweep, uppercut, or grab. Carries between rounds and removes poison status. That's pretty huge that it carries between rounds. So you also have an in-air hyper move. Big ol' shield smack. And then for the super, you have half circle forward, and you get a big ol' spike cannon. Oops. Hold on. My bad. But we do got... So, yeah, my bad. Yeah, that's what I was talking about right there. That's a really good button right there. What else am I missing here? Oh, I didn't do the charge moves. And also, I really like Chesnaught as a Pokemon. I don't know if he's my style in this game. But there's one. And then this one doesn't seem to want to come out as often. Yeah, there's the other, which sets the spike. Yeah, he can set spikes. Feed his Chesnaught seeds that he spits out. He's got definitely good forward motion on his buttons, because that's the kind of character he's supposed to be. He's the big body, like sometimes these characters are called like gorilla characters. But yeah, he has a high health and endurance and stuff like that. No, the Chespin eats the berries. I know you can see it at some point.
Choose your Pokemon.
Anyways, as I said, I'm balancing a lot of things here. Oh wow. So Falinks is known as a zoner puppet character. He can deploy the troops. His normal buttons. Okay. Down normal. Throws out a guy. Special. Neutral special. Down special. Up special. Jumping special. You can control the direction of that. It's pretty nice. Falinks is pretty cool. He's got a good range. And so like that guy, he can attack when he's out. That's pretty cool. Oh. He like changes some of your normals too. Alright, let's see what we got here. Falinks can place 2 of their links to perform attacks on command, making areas unsafe for the enemies to pass through. Okay, 1 is with 2A, that's big link, and then little link is 3A. The jumping normal also changes depending on how many links you have. Obviously his chain spear, his neutral special is gonna change based on how many links are available. Same with his upward chain spear, just the back B. And defensive formation, which is the down B, refresh, like brings back all your links. For the hyper moves, got the Hoplite Thrust. Is that quarter circle? No, that's a DP motion. You got the Claw Spear, which is down back B. Oh, nice. You can also do an upward claw spear by pressing up. There it is. And then Falinks Super is what's called the install, which is kind of like a transformation of sorts, called No Retreat. You hit down, down B, and all your links will like gang up on the opponent after normals. Yeah, it's got pretty good potential and it'll last for a limited amount of time. Has a forward throw, or a back throw, I mean. Nice, back throw. Forward throw. And that's pretty much all for Falinks, although definitely a character with a lot of depth. Any puppet character is like kind of high skill ceiling usually. Yeah, you know, buffs and nerfs to current fighting games is definitely a constant subject of discourse. I kind of prefer older fighting games for that reason. Something about it, about just dealing with the brokenness is what I like. Alright, next we got the rushdown speed character Gallerian Zapdos. Zapdos supposed to provide good strike throw pressure. Oh, wow. They weren't kidding about him being fast. Yeah. Neutral, normal, hits 3 times. Down, back, and forward. Back grab, forward grab. Neutral special is just a big old dash. Okay, he's got various moves he can do out of that thing. So he can do a peck, a sweeping upwards leg, or a sweeping outwards leg with B then A, B then forward A, or B then back A. Forward super, piston kick hits twice. Back super. What's the back? He does not have a back super. Instead, he's got the Skyvolt on his down B, from which he can do an A or a down A move. So there's the A and the down A. He also has the jumping super thunderous kick. Oh, that's pretty wild. Definitely reacts a lot differently on block. Hyper moves. Got Drill Peck. Oh, that's wall jumping. Wait, that's pretty cool. Okay, so he's got a super move which is either quarter circle forward or quarter circle back, and then B, depending on which way you want him to go. Then he has the Kilo Vault, which is supposed to be able to perform Kilo Loops. That's not what I wanted. And that's basically the moveset on Zapdos. Definitely seems like one of the most overpowered characters so far, though. Gotta be a top tier. This thing might have a little bit glass cannon potential, but this thing looks like a beast. Hey, yeah. Hey, shout out to both of you two for the suggestion on this game, by the way. I have been starting to see some other people checking it out, but I gotta give the credit to you two for first putting me on to this game's existence. Hey, what's good, Arts? No Diddy.
Hi, Arts.
He said, what's good, my love? No Diddy.
Oh, no.
Hey, how's it feel to be in New York now? Y'all feel a little bit more safe now that the diddler's off the streets?
That doesn't mean his empire's off the streets. He's still running it.
Did Batman finally get the diddler?
Choose your Pokemon.
Anyway. The next character we're going to talk about is Great Tusk. He's another big body, but more of a mix-up style. Doesn't have the charge moves. This guy's got pokes and spins. He's got what's called a roll stance. Oh, you got the movement. Oh, that hurts? Oh, the dust. It kicks up rocks. You kicking rocks for real. So yeah, as I said, Great Tusk got the pokes and the spins and normals, neutral normal, down normal, forward. Nice, probably a good anti-air right there. And back, one of those two gotta be a good anti-air. And then they gave him the pokes. Neutral special, kicking up more rocks. Oh, that's got some build up though. Okay, you hold it for a big old earthquake. Oh, it's based on how much you hold down. Because I was letting go of B, I'm like, huh? And I was gonna expect to do multiple down Bs. But based on how long you hold the down button, it does a bigger earthquake. So that's magnitude, not earthquake. That's that magnitude 10 right there. So down B, or back B is a different version of the spin. No, it's not. You don't have a different back B. Oh, he does have a down forward A though. That's the down normal. That's down forward. Are y'all talking about a Roblox stream? Hey look, Roblox streams might come to my channel. That don't mean I'm gonna be playing it. And hey, I know a little bit about. I ain't gonna spoil nothing, but I know a little about what Art's talking about. He got something big coming. He gonna surprise you. He gonna surprise you. Back to Great Tusk though. He's got jumping normals. Okay, you gotta hit the button again. I don't know why it doesn't hurt if you just roll past them, but oh, it puts you in the spin state. Got you. So that's kind of what his thing is, which I could understand. It's Great Tusk. He'd be spinning. So if you like movement, you gotta hit that Great Tusk up. He does have some jumping specials I didn't cover. Wait, no, I covered those. Didn't I? What's the other one here? Okay, you can hit the button quicker and get the stomp, or just land to the ground. That's a good mix-up right there, because it gives you good high, overhead, or ground option. Which way you gonna go, you gotta guess. If your opponent's standing in the corner blocking, this is how you open them up. So, for the hyper moves while rolling, forward B. That's not it. Oh, that's it. So it's got invulnerability frames on it and stuff too. It's his only hyper move, but he also has the super half circle forward B, Or is it back? What are we doing here? Oh, it takes 3 meter for the headlong rush. But it basically does half your health. Oh, his throws are a little different, by the way. Back throw. And then the forward throw you can follow up with a super button, special button. Oh my. Okay, he's got that on both throws. He can go into the spin state from the back throw. Great Tusk. I mean, he's got movement and he's got potential, but definitely probably not my style character. Too much to keep up with, really, honestly. It's like a stance character in a way.
Choose your Pokemon.
Alright, next up we got Heracross. Arch is always making up words. I don't know what y'all are in here talking about. That's kind of like one of his main things. Oh yeah, Heracross. So Heracross is on the wiki. His archetypes are something I've never seen before. He's known as a charge character, but it also says Sumo and Air Dasher. So that's something new. Heracross, powerhouse of damage and prefers a slower pace of play. Has oppressive offense. Damages endurance, so he can guard break. He has kind of stubby normals and requires charge. It is also important to note that every time they refer to Heracross, they refer to it as her because they did put the female Heracross in the game. So anyway, you got the normals. Neutral. Down. Oh, down's a nice little scoop. Back. Forward. Neutral special. Oh, okay, this is what they mean by the endurance damage. You see that guard break right there. Down special. Doesn't exist. Oh, wait. What are we doing here, Heracross? So you got the horn flurry that we talked about. Charge back, then forward for the horn charge. Charge down, then up for the horn turret. Then while jumping, oh, you can also charge down, then up, then back down to a horn sweep. That's good mix up right there. Oh, that's not even it. I'm not sure how they expect me to go about this. Charge 4. Oh, this is how you get the sweep out. It's charge back, and then you do that. And that's one of his hyper moves. That's what I'm missing here. So then you got the double charge. Okay, you just hold it back. Got you. Yeah. So that's his super. I don't think I covered the forward throw, back throw. I guess that's what they mean by a super character, is that he can chip you away and chip at your endurance if you're blocking. I don't know, that's a description I've never heard in a fighting game before. But Heracross is definitely a different type of character than any that I've ever played. Yes, and you can tell by the heart on the horn that it's female Heracross. That's correct. Alright, uno momento. For the next, I'm halfway through the characters at this point, so un momento. So, hey, question for the chat. What characters so far do y'all think I should play? One hour per half ain't bad, especially at the pace I've been going. I could definitely get the rest of them done in less time than that. Not that I'm particularly rushing, I'm just going through the motions more times now. I mean, I turned on this game for about 30 minutes yesterday. Made sure it ran good, but mostly had to wait to stream today. Plus the Boruto chapter's late this month. Isn't that unfortunate? Am I going to do something after I finish? Probably not tonight. Besides maybe try out. I might try out a character if I know who I'm going to play. But I'll probably go back to the drawing board and figure out what character I'm going to play when I do stream. I might be able... Well, we'll see how quickly I get through it. We'll just say that. We'll see how long it takes me to get through this. Because if I'm going to do something, I'm not going to lie, I still haven't hatched that legendary egg, although I did play some. So maybe I'm not that far from hatching it. Maybe that's what I'll do. But chances are, I'm going to go back to the drawing board and figure out which character I'm going to play. And maybe throw myself into rank tomorrow.
Choose your Pokemon.
Hey, yo, why are they confiscating the phones off rip? That's crazy. They're like, hey, welcome to school. Give us your phone.
What?
Right.
That's unconstitutional.
He lives in Egypt. So, next we got Medicham, who's a glass cannon type of character.
Do you need help?
You couldn't help me.
Oh, thanks. Okay then. I know that, but I tried.
I didn't mean it like that.
Nobody could help you in your silly ass, but I try.
So. Oh, he got hops.
Oh my god, that's so cute. I love that little hop sound.
The normals. Hey, I'm gonna confuse you for real with this one, Bruno. So you got 5A, 2A, 4A, and 6A. That's got some good range on it.
Where are you seeing chat?
At this moment, I looked at a different page.
Because I was very confused.
Yeah, I would hate your whole school, not just your principal. I mean, honestly. Oh, he's also got the 3A. So that's the 2A and that's the 3. That's down forward A. The 5B, the 2B.
I've walked in on a war.
The 4B
The iBirds
is
are
the same as the and
fighting.
the 6B.
There's an iBird nest and a pigman settlement next to each other. And so since they both walk around aimlessly, they run into each other and fight each other. And so I'm just standing here like picking up all of the stuff they're dropping.
Oh, okay, so you also got jumping A and dashing jump A. Yeah. Which is basically, yeah, basically a grounded version of the jumping normal. Okay. Hold, it's up A in the air, and 5A in the air. Oh really? He's got a super on AB. That's one of his hyper moves? Okay. Oh wow, he's also got one on BC. Which is the parry throw button. By the way, back throw, forward throw. Oh wow. Oh, that's 2 meter. I see why. That's nice. That's the 6 AB. And then he's got 6 BC. Yeah, so Medicham definitely rushed down. They call him Glass Cannon, but I call him Can Opener. Then he's got the Rekka series where he goes down B, down B, down B, down B, down B, down AB. Oh, I'll probably need meter. Okay, or so it's either down B, or down B, down AB. So yeah, that's Medicham bringing the rush down. Oh, he's got a ton of moves though. Definitely the largest page on the wiki. If that's your kind of thing. You hate Medicham, it creeps you out? That's an interesting take.
I could see that.
I always liked Medicham. Nah, bro was born in 6 BC. That's funny. That's a good fighting game joke right there, I'm not gonna lie.
Choose your Pokemon.
Next up, Mienshao. Who is a rushdown zoner hybrid. Which you can already, I mean, it does show in her stats, but you already know when you see that in a fighting game character, that means she is not going to have much damage. Because she's quick and can hit you from far away. So she's expected to be able to hit you a lot of times. So the normals got the range. Oh, 6A is like a dash back. And then she can step on him.
Sweet.
And then the down B. And then the... Oh, that's the 3B. And that's the down B. Towel Whip. Then the special moves. Neutral special. Oh, she jumps for that? Okay. Get the endurance hits for sure. Down B. Forward B. What's the range? Is that full screen? Mostly. Like 75% screen. What we got here? Oh, she can go back A to forward A and do a longer poke. And she's got the jumping, normal, dive kick. Oh, and the forward B is a Rekka. It's got a second hit to it, I mean. Yeah. And the jumping special, nice. I don't know what that move's supposed to be though. You can also move after this. Is called Soaring Spearow. So okay, it's before the attack. You can jump up, drop an arrow, get tricky with it. So then for the hyper moves, you got the thrusting Talo, which is quarter circle forward B. Oop. Where's it at? Where's it back? Where's the move at? Oh, my bad. The thrusting Talo is Dragon Punch motion. B. Nice. Definitely be able to catch opponents coming jumping at you. And then while you're jumping, you have another hyper move, the Star Shower. Cool. And then half circle back B is the super. Base that focus blast right there. Okay, it's not quite full screen. Definitely a cool character. I don't know if I like that Marthritis she's got. By the way, back throw, forward throw. Why not thrusting Wingull? Alright, so the next character that we're going to play is actually one of the leading candidates along with Breloom. And I don't know who else, but I definitely plan on looking at this character more and Breloom more. I'm also listening, I'm waiting for suggestions to see who else I should check out in a play sense. Because obviously I'm checking out all the characters right now. That's the whole point, but
Choose your Pokemon.
you might be surprised the character that I've been thinking about playing, although, okay, Gallerian Zapdos would definitely be one that I'd have to take a harder look at. But in the ones that I tried in like 30 minutes I played last night, I really enjoyed Poliwrath. So Poliwrath is like a zoner mix-up character, which makes sense why I would like them. They got the normal slap, but it's a double slap. I like that. 6A, 2A, 3A. That's big right there. Big old button. And then the backwards, 4A. So yeah, Poliwrath already got a lot of range, multi-hitting moves. For the specials, got the bubbles. And then that is my favorite part of Poliwrath's kit right there. It like sucks opponents in and hurts them. So like you can set up, you know. Then also you can use it as like a teleport, dive down. Oh, you can come up with a punch. That's fire. Yeah, Poliwrath is definitely leading the list of characters I'm going to check out more. I like Poliwrath's kit. Poliwrath's also got some cool jumping things they can do. I mean, they got the standard normals, belly flop, with the jumping down, down A. Then my favorite part, that right there. Not only is it like basically a built-in double jump, good damage. That's the jumping neutral special, by the way. And yeah, I like Poliwrath's kit the most. For the hyper moves, though, you got the jumping bubble drop for in-air BB. Oh, let me try to hit that. Yeah, I like that. Not bad. Then you got quarter circle forward, or no, Dragon Punch B. Right. Okay, then he's got the back circle for the better whirlpool, expanded whirlpool. Of course, from there you can dive, you can punch, and then for his super, quarter circle 4 would be Bubble Blast, and it sets 3 bubbles on the screen. Also, back throw, forward throw. That's tight. Yeah, I like that forward throw. It's like my favorite. That's like the coolest throw. So I don't know, but I'm leaning towards Poliwhirl. That boy does have spiral power and an air throw too. Oops. Messing with OBS too much. We're good. Okay, but that's Poliwrath. I like Poliwrath a lot. Would you get the other one? Please and thank you.
Do you want this one?
But I want,
You want the other one?
So next up we got Primeape, another rushdown character. No surprise there. Primeape is known for his Go Bananas hyper aggressive rushdown game. You want to talk about Oonga Boonga, that's what I expect from Primeape. He's got good comeback potential, good OTGs, which means off the ground, but lacks range and is fast but fragile. Alright, let me ask you a different question then, Bruno. If you were to pick up this game right now and I said, hey bro, I ain't even played really yet, play me in this game, which character would you pick? Just the first character you would try. Oh, he got good movement speed. Well, I like how his movement speed is great forward, but like just kind of normal backwards. That's very Primeape style. Go forward. Normals. He's got the 2-hit, kind of like Poliwrath. He's got the 4A. Big ol' Michael Chandler kick. 2A. 3A. And 6A. That's not 2 button presses, it's just a 2-hit thing. He has jumping normals. You get the punch by holding up. Oh, he's got a nice arcing jump. Very useful for jump in pressure. Specials. Got the neutral special. Like a Ape Rush. I think that's what it's called. Fierce Upper. Forward B. Down B is called Beat 'em Up. I think that can be aimed in mid-flight, can be cancelled into jumping B mid-flight meterlessly. So his jumping B is called Skull Pound. So you can do that or that. Mix them up. Then for the hyper moves, you got the Savage Upper. That's a Dragon Punch in B. Upgraded version of that other move. Not the down B, the forward B. And then you got down up B. What are we doing there? That's called Furious Stomp. He stomps on their head. I feel like that's not it though. Then you got quarter circle back B is a super called Rampage. Let me get that not blocked. Not bad damage, but kind of a lot of build up for the amount that you get. Thing he's got is back throw, forward throw. They're kind of the same. I mean, Primeape kind of plays like you would expect a Primeape in a fighting game to play. But regardless of that, kind of cool. But just, I don't know what more to describe it as. It's a Primeape. It's exactly what you would expect Primeape to be. Oh, you would also play Poliwrath? Easy top 151 favorite Pokemon in Gen 1? That's funny.
It's a Pokemon.
But it isn't his top 151 out of Gen 1.
Hilarious.
Yeah, Bruno's funny.
But it is good Pokemon.
Here's the question though, held items. I mean, there's nothing about held items in this game so far. But we got 75% of the characters done.
Choose your Pokemon.
And next up is Scrafty. Well, speaking of held items, Scrafty is known as an item character. But as somebody who plays Lele in Vampire Savior, I can tell you that probably does not mean what you're talking about in a Pokemon sense. So, an example, as I said, Lele or Hysenko from Vampire Savior is like the original example, but a better known example is Faust from Guilty Gear, who throws a variety of usually semi, if not fully randomized items at their opponent. The wiki page for Scrafty has like graffiti on it, like a Scraggy and a Scrafty graffiti on it, and it says 1v1, no items. Scrafty doesn't give two rattatas about you dumb rules. This rebellious reptile has smuggled a stash of banned battle items onto the field arming itself with an arsenal of dirty tricks.
That's kind of funny.
Even worse, its gang of incorrigible Scraggies are lurking just out of sight, waiting for every opportunity to ambush their opponent and give Boss Scrafty a sneaky advantage. So, I'm assuming these items, as I said, the typical way these work in games are semi or fully randomized. Chaotic items, good meter usage, and complex combos, but the avoid if you dislike says complex design, item storage setup, and lack of good cancels. So I'm definitely going to use the wiki to guide me through this one, as it says complex design right there. I mean, y'all got some crazy stuff that go on in Egypt schools. No kizzy.
I'm sure they don't have stuff like school shootings, though.
Good point.
Can you imagine?
Okay, so the normals. Oh, he moves slow. Decent range, but then the back, forward is gonna, I mean, that's about as good as his walk speed anyway. And then the down A also brings him forward. So then you press B and he starts digging. I guess he'll just keep on doing this until I tell him to stop.
What do you mean?
I assume if I hit B again, he'll stop. So this is like a roulette. There's an air balloon. There's a spike. There's another one. There's a... Oh, that just comes out underneath them. As Bruno said, random BS go. Sorry, I just found the other one. Some items definitely better than others. Yeah, so Scraggy definitely random BS go. So the forward B is the Scraggy swing you've seen there. You can cancel that into looking for items. I don't know. Scraggy's a little too weird for me. He's got the down B, double feint, dodges and swings back with his pants. He can float with a parachute, but that doesn't really do a lot. Just let you hang in the air a little bit. Oh, but he has a meter draining hyper move at down B. He'll knock the Sonic coins out of you.
Dang.
Then he can also down forward B or down back B and float away. I don't know how this works. Okay. That was it. Nice little escape tool, I guess. Yeah, because he becomes invulnerable, right. And then his super is Bad Rep Riot. Where you get jumped by a bunch of Scraggy. Yeah, pretty crazy random BS character. Definitely not my style, but hey, always somebody that plays that type of character. Next, we got Slither Wing. Slither Wing. Big body, set play, Oki focused. Which means it's based on knocking your opponent down and making them guess on which way to block as they get up. Or if you're going to grab them. And yeah, when you talk about big body, definitely the biggest, big old slow guy in the game. He's pretty though.
Wow.
So yeah, this character might be a little bit on the difficult side as well. There's the neutral, or the 5A, 2A, that's a 2-hitter, 3A, no, 4A, 6A, that's the 3A. And we got a few jumping normals at the 5A. He doesn't jump very great.
Am I stupid or why does it look like Larvesta?
Because It's Volcarona.
Oh.
It's Slither Wing, like the Paradox Volcarona.
Okay, I don't know about that.
And then you got the like stomping. Right, so you can get overhead or ground hit. Very good Oki tool right there. So then for the specials, you got Dormant Flame. Then you can follow it up with a 6B and blow it towards them. Or follow it up with a back B. I don't understand how this works. Yeah, it's supposed to draw the ball of flame inwards. That's how you use photosynthesis. Oh, maybe you need meter. Yes, you do. But then you're buffed. You're not even that slow anymore. Lasts a limited amount of time. Characters got some potential off of their normal stuff. Then they got the normal forward B, which is, oh, that's huge. That's a good move right there. String shot. Then you got this. I'm assuming that hits. Yep. But you can also do down B into up B. And that's, I mean, they jumping at you. They're gonna regret it. Or if you happen to get them on a launcher in the corner. And that costs no meter. Pretty good. And then it's like even bigger when you have photosynthesis. Oh, while jumping, you can fly. Fly is a strong word. And then for the hyper moves, you got down, down, B. Not bad. Half circle back B. Okay. Kinda not gonna usually get all the damage off of that though. And then half circle forward B as the super. You got another 3-meter super, but I see why. That's a big old move right there. So yeah, Slither Wing definitely seems like a bully. Those are the throws, by the way. Yeah, Slither Wing and Gallerian Zapdos definitely are characters that I see some potential in because of they just seem OP. Maybe that's a slight bias. Maybe that's just like a Pokemon player's bias because they are like some of the better Pokemon on the roster, like technically, right? You know what I mean. Next is Toxicroak, another zoner character. I do tend to like zoner characters, but they are a archetype that make other people mad. And the reason why seems to be Toxicroak. He's known as the Keep Away King. Check out the normals first. That's just the 5A. (2A), 3A, 4A, that's not bad. 6A, that's also pretty good. Jumping normal. It's got 2. It's a pretty good air to air right there. And then for the specials, he can spit poison forward, he can spit it upwards, he can dive at you with the 6B, and then 1, 2, and 3 have different toxic bubbles of different speeds. And then you press the B button again to blow that up, and I guess you can get little 2 hits off of that. Then jumping. Okay, that's weird. But he's got a like, oh. He's got one that goes up and one that goes down. Got you. So that's kind of like his overhead. Not the greatest overhead, kind of slow. For hyper moves, he's got the double spit, BB. Not great. I mean, it does poison, and he can get extra damage that way. Then he's got a backwards DP. And he can enhance that by pressing the B button again is in the air as well. His super, half circle forward B, or is it backwards? Yeah, half circle backwards B, big old toxic bubble. Nice damage. Wait, what's that damage really like? Okay, but it's still good damage. You know, some amount of like setup play here. That's a back throw, forward throw. Toxicroak's alright, but I'd still take Poliwrath. You don't have to set up so much. I mean, you got the Whirlpool, but I like the Whirlpool more than his toxic gimmick. Now we're down to the last character, but it's a complicated character. So, Tyrogue is the last character, but he is known as an evolving character. He's got 3 other forms that he can change into. And it's done by these meters right here, the punch and the kick gauge. These are enhanced by landing certain moves, apparently. And Tyrogue himself, I guess you're trying to land hits and evolve. But how do I make the gauges go up in training mode? Okay, well anyway, we'll just go through the normals on Tyrogue real quick. Neutral, down, the forward down, forward, and back. Then we got the specials, neutral. Oh, that makes the meter go up. Down. You can cancel out of that into, I guess, whatever. Forward B. That makes the kick meter go up. What do I gotta do to evolve around here? Oh, and then he also has 2 different jumping normals. A, and then up A while jumping. Also the jumping. Okay, well anyway, on to the supers. You got half circle forward B. And then half circle back B for the kick one. Then down down B will give you evolution. It costs 3 meters to evolve. So I guess first evolution we'll check out is going to be Hitmontop. He's a overwhelming offense type character, launches opponents in the air and can combo them. Real quickly we'll check out the normals. 5A, 4A, that's pretty nifty. 6A, 3A, 2A, jumping, jumping down, then the specials, got the rapid spin as the neutral, 6B, the screw tackle, (2B) is dig. You can dig while jumping also. Oh, that's a different thing right there. Or while on the ground. And then you pop up and you got 2 chances to hit. You can hit B to make yourself come up early. And then while in the air, you can triple kick. So if you hit him with that, okay. Then for the hyper moves, half circle forward B, you get gyro tackle. It really just doesn't do a whole lot. Unfortunate. And then the Dragon Punch. Oh, that's a lot better though. Okay, that's crazy. That's not bad. That's his super though. Then you got his throws. Forward throw, sonic sound effect, back throw, sonic sound effect. Yeah, Tyrogue's a bit wild. The other 2 evolutions, Hitmonchan is like slower and more damage, and Hitmonlee has the most range, but is like the long range glass cannon. I'm gonna go back in real quick and get a little footage of Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan, but that's the gist of it. Can you devolve? I should have looked for that before I restarted the game, but I didn't see it. Yeah, I don't think you can devolve. Alright, so Hitmonlee. That's just the 5A. Great range on all his normals. That's down, down forward, huge sweep. Back. Forward doesn't have great range, but it's got the multi-hit. Okay, it's a little bit of a weird move there. Jumping. He doesn't have a up jumping normal, but he has a down jumping normal. Pretty good air to air on its own anyway. Oh, and then he's got a dashing jumping knee. Hold on. There it is. So for his specials, he's got Furious Kicks. That's the neutral. Forward. Down. That's huge button. You can do Furious Kicks while in air. And then he's got Hyper Move and Super Move. So he's got a Dragon Punch for 1 meter. Big old Dragon Punch. Kinda too big. And he's got a super quarter or half circle back B, limber up. Which greatly lowers the recovery time of all its normals, and moving so quickly leaves the after image in its wake. Then you got the throws, back throw, forward throw. And let's do Hitmonchan real quick. So yeah, if you are catching this after the stream was live, possibly or probably because you looked it up on search and found it, and you stuck with me this whole time because I know we had a little bit of a rough beginning. Make sure you drop the like, subscribe, and if you see this soon, like tomorrow, I think I'm going to put a poll up on the community page of the channel for which character do you think I should try playing first is like competitive. So yeah, make sure y'all drop the like, subscribe, help us get to 1K, and we're going to talk about Hitmonchan real quick before we head out. Got the normals. He's not as slow as I expected. Down B or down A, down forward, back, that's small, and then forward A. Specials. Oh, that's slow. Big old wind up, big old damage, but that's slow. That's the neutral B, down B. That's not bad at all. Back B, same. Forward B. Oh, that's really good. Nice anti-air right there. Jumping normal. He's got the neutral A in the air and the up A. No down A. Oh, that's wild. So how far does that go? All the way. No, almost though. Like 90% of the screen. And then is there another one? Oh, wait. Okay, so you can change this up. So you can do a lot of different things from his down B. And you can go down B, forward B, get Thunder Punch. That's pretty good. Oh, it costs a bar. And goes like 60% of the screen. That's pretty good. I wanted it under his hyper moves, but his hyper moves, it kind of must count as a hyper move because hyper moves are Fire Punch, which is DP, Motion, and B. That's the Fire Punch? No, that's the Fire Punch. DP, Motion. That one, you do 6 to, okay, so it's half circle back, and you get, okay, Ice Punch, half circle back B, I mean. And then his super is half circle forward B for the screwdriver drill. That was what we've seen before. Okay, not bad. Yeah, Tyrogue's definitely got the whole toolkit with 3 forms, but do you want to learn 4 characters just to learn Tyrogue? Is the downside. He's also got the back throw, the forward throw, and that's pretty much everyone. So like I said, we're gonna head out for today and be back to play this game tomorrow. Probably throw ourselves in online. If you're new to the channel, make sure you drop a like and subscribe, especially if you watch the whole character overview, but we will have a briefer version up on the channel as soon as I edit it. So until next time, we're going to cut this stream off here in order to make this a more editable video, and until then, peace.